What's going on YouTube? It's PH Darren, the guy with no PhD, but depends on who you ask. They're going to tell you I have one. Or maybe not. Either way, I want to talk to you guys about something else today. I'm going to be going over some news articles, something a little different, but something I actually initially wanted to do on this channel was go over some stuff and get it from my perspective as to what it is. Not because I'm black, not because I'm male, not because I'm a service member, but because I'm me and not you.
Nope.
But so something caught my eye yesterday when I was at work. I was, logging in. You know how the government computers take forever to open up a website. So I finally saw, there will be like a pop-up of stories. And the story that struck my attention was this. Man dies trying to defend his female friend from gunmen outside sports bar. Now, as somebody who is RP'd, red-pilled, manosphere driven, free agent lifestyle, that crap had red pill all over it, right? So it doesn't help. Let's just get, okay, I'll just say it doesn't help that this dude dies. He dies for his female friend. So I'm assuming, because I don't have any female friends. I have females I'm friendly with, that I'm cordial, that I'm acquaintances, but I really don't have female friends like that.
Nope.
Unless they put me in the friend zone or I put myself in there, which then tells me, what do I need you for? You get what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get into this. So this says right here, San Antonio. So this happened in Texas, right? A man is dead and another is in custody after a shooting outside a sports bar just north of downtown San Antonio. The deadly shooting happened just after 2 a.m. outside a sports bar off North St. Mary's Street near East Woodlawn Avenue. I don't know where these places are. I guess that's irrelevant. But then again, it may give some more details whether or not it's a good neighborhood or not or something like that. Some people may say, oh, I've heard of that place, or for all those people from Texas, right? Police said a woman came out of the bar and realized her car had been towed. That right there, not the first flag. First, for me, the first flag is they're all outside of a bar late in the first place. But no judgment here. She got her car towed. Not unusual for me to be with a female family member, former friends, and they do get their car towed quite often. And I'm like, dang, did you realize where you were parking, or did you park real terrible, or like what? Did you park in the wrong spot? Did you park in front of a fire hydrant? I don't know. So either way, she gets her car towed. And without reading the rest of the article, everything could be prevented right there had her car not been towed for something dumb. Now, I'm not saying it is, but let's say she did park and think like, oh, well, whatever, I'm a girl, I'm cute, I'm this, I'm that. I can park my car wherever I want. It's late. No one's going to tow it. And it gets towed anyway. Continuing. She called friends to come pick her up. She didn't call all her friends, I'm sure, especially the females. She called those males because based on what time it is, at 2 a.m., ain't no other female about to go pick this chick up. They're going to be like, girl, you better get your own ride home. You better call an Uber, which is what she should have done. But instead, she calls her friend, which doesn't help the situation because it tells me this chick was broke. She couldn't call an Uber.
Nope.
Like, if I need to go home or something, which doesn't even apply to me because I don't drink alcohol, but let's say I did. Let's say I was on some pills because I had surgery like I did on my hand not too long ago, and I needed to get somewhere, I would call an Uber or Lyft or, hell, a taxi at that point. But call a friend tells me you don't have the money to even get home and you're looking for a handout. She called her friends to come pick her up. Dudes, betas, simps. While she was waiting outside, a man walked up and made advances toward her. Another simp. A big monkey blue pill simp. This isn't no alpha qualities. A lot of people mistake what alpha men do. What betas do as alpha type. and it's like opposite. If you're making those type of advances at a woman and then you get angry like this fool apparently does. So she refused the man's advances, which the woman told police made him angry. if a simp can't get a hold of a woman, they do tend to get angry. When a girl blocks him or doesn't shoot, he shoots a shot and he just straight up bricks or air balls. And yeah, I mean, it may be embarrassing to him, but his pride is hurt. His ego is crushed. And what better way to get back than to try and kill somebody? This dude is a straight idiot. A straight up idiot. All right, the man went back to his car and came back with a gun and opened fire. At that point, the woman's friends arrived and tried to rush to the suspect, who then fired more shots. So this dude already got out of his car with his gun and he starts opening fire, I'm assuming at the woman. And like the classic movie where, the dude will jump in and, dodge all slow motion in front of the girl damsel in distress, then he gets shot instead. Sad. All right, the man went back to his car and came back with a gun and opened fire. At that point, the woman's friends arrived and tried to rush the suspect. I understand that, trying to close the distance, but this isn't from concealment or anything. This dude has a loaded gun. He's already shooting, and he rushes this guy to save his female friend. Now, were they just female friends? Were they friends with benefits? Or was this dude just super moto to go out there and, try and get a Navy Marine Corps achievement medal for what he was doing right now? Oh, goodness. At that point, the woman's friends were, oh my lord, who then fired more shots, hitting two men. Two men. Two blue pill beta male simps. Both were taken to the hospital, where one victim was pronounced dead. Very unfortunate story. I'm not trying to make light of this guy losing his life. It sucks when men lose their life. It sucks when anybody loses their life, but when a man loses his life over a female, and it's not his mother, daughter, or spouse, it really kind of just tells me, like, what for? Like I said, I have females that are friends, acquaintances, coworkers, but they don't call me unless they need some male labor, and that's exactly what I'm not. I'm not that type of friend. Do we hang out, kick it, watch movies together, go out and shoot together? You pay for half the bill if we go out and eat?
Nope.
That's not. If it's where I'm the non-intimate boyfriend, that ain't what I do. I don't even put myself in those situations, and I've had plenty of people try and think, oh, you said you can call me whenever. No, I didn't. You got me confused with your other dang friend who probably looks like me, who told you that. Don't call me at 2 a.m. telling me you can't get home because your car's towed. You better call. You call whoever you want. Call Joe Biden, but do not call me about that. Now, I don't mind helping people out when I'm already out and about, but at 2 a.m., I'm over here with the Sandman, sprinkling that crap in my eyes, getting my 40 blinks on. I'm counting sheep, all of that. And if I'm not doing that, I'm watching YouTube videos like this right now. The suspect taken into custody and the weapon was secured. Now, I'm actually very curious as to what type of weapon this was. I'm not going to say it was an AR, pistol, AR-15, and AK. I'm assuming it was a handgun or a pistol, like an actual handgun of some sort. 9mm, 40 cal, 45, one of those type of handguns. Very unfortunate. This goes to show when men are always saying, pay attention to your surroundings. Your situational awareness is key. So the next time, and this happened in Texas, and it doesn't even say who they were. It doesn't say if they were white, black, Hispanic, Asian, which I don't think they have a really high Asian populace in San Antonio. I have no clue. But I can tell you right now, that type of demographic that I would have to paint with a broad brush would probably say it was white, Caucasian type people, because I don't know who else would be at a bar that late. Like a bar, that's not like a club. I get it. There's other, you have the Latins and the African American black people who kind of do the club scene. We're not really bar people. So I'm not saying this is like this is all white people's fault. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying without looking at any names or anything on this, I just go ahead and thinking to myself like, oh, okay, there was a dude with a flannel shirt, probably a hat, some jeans, a handlebar mustache. He's the aggressor. And the other dude, 2 a.m. I mean, I don't know, man. How would you feel at 2 a.m. when a female calls you and asks you for a ride?
Nope.
And then you show up. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. If I show up somewhere and I already hear some bullets flying, I'm not rushing the dude. I don't care if you think, oh, that's not alpha. Yes, it is. Alpha people stay to preserve their seed and keep passing it to the generation, and I can't do that doing the asphalt challenge, temperature challenge, because I'm rushing an active shooter. That is the dumb. You do that when you have no other choice. But when you're shooting right now. Let me get out my car and try and rush you. Hey, dude, you guys want to do this with me? All right, cool. And then you both get shot, and one of you lose your life. That sucks. It really does suck. I'm not trying to make fun of, but I do see this as like a big red pill for a lot of men to swallow. And the girl, she showed up. She got her car towed. She called some people. She ignored some dude, probably rude. I'm not saying it justifies any of what it does, because it didn't, but probably rude. She could have been drunk herself. It's 2 a.m. She probably told him something mean. That dude probably just had enough of it, and he lost his mind. But that's the last time you hear her. She called some people. This dude got out, start blasting. 2 men get hit, 1 dies. Sad story. So either way, what would you do if you were in that situation and someone called you? I'm not telling you not to be friends with people you are with. I'm not telling you not to go when someone calls you at 2 a.m. I'm just telling you, don't call me at 2 a.m. because I'm not getting up for that. I've got too much on my plate already. I don't drink. I don't like drunk people. I definitely don't want to go pick one up either, or get shot by one. So either way, sorry for the longer than usual whatever. Let me know what you guys think about that. Do you even care to have me talk about stuff like this, or do you want to see me just mess with safety selectors and stuff like that, slides, and talk about other things gun related the whole time? This is PhD Darren, got a PhD. Until you ask, I got a PhD, and I'm out. Peace.